Hello, ladies and gentle spoons. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. This is a mod showcase, and we've got a lot of mods today. Not all of the mods currently available, but you know, we still got a lot that ones I wanted to showcase specifically. First off, massive thank you to WondersGTAgaming, because they have uploaded to Nexus a file save and fully completed, and it is the best thing ever, because if you're like me and either want to make content on the game or want to, you know, not have to do all the grinding, because this game is insanely grindy. It probably is one of my biggest complaints about it. It's like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind, you know, via campaign and all that. I did it in the last game, you know what I mean? But with this game, it's on another level, you know what I mean? Like, you have to play, I mean, the fact that you even have to play challenge mode to unlock like dinosaurs and certain things, I think that's ridiculous, to be honest. But hey, anyway, so WondersGTAgaming have uploaded that, and they've put on their YouTube channel. Great channel, go check it out, by the way. Even, you know, if you weren't just looking for this video, they've uploaded a tutorial of how to download it. So big shout out to them. And yeah, this park is also, I've edited some things a little bit, but for the most part it's pretty much the same as what they made. And as you can see, it's, you know, it's got everything you might want to start with, and a couple of things I was testing, right? So with the free placement mod, you can do this, and you know, these aren't modded, but I just want to showcase this. So you can put a Brachiosaurus in an aviary. There you go, right? And I worked out that you can flatten, like, decorations, as in like you can flatten a decoration, it'll flatten it, but you can't do it with buildings, which is unlike the last game when you couldn't do that with decorations. So if, for example, if I was to flatten this terrain, these lights would move downwards. That wasn't the case in the last game. I just thought that was something interesting to point out. So yeah, also here you might be thinking it's going to look a bit weird if that Brachiosaurus moves down this steep slope. Aha. Do this. Invisible fences. We have the invisible fence mod and also the invisible path mod. Two very useful mods. Actually, let's have a look at the brachies in here. Oh, actually, also. Okay, this is very cool. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. Hello. Hello, big boy. Alright. That's awesome. Ah, interesting. The dinosaurs have collision, but you can still walk through the door. That's really cool. That's very cool. This is the free cam mod. The free place, and the, I want to say, the invisible paths and fence mod and the terrain mod, I think they're all by the same person, and that person is Kaya Denick. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but yeah. Yeah, it's all Kaya Denick, yes. So big shout out to them, because they've done some awesome work here. But I think a few of them are parts from the last game, but I'm pretty sure that, you know, there's a lot of new stuff as well, so it's awesome. So let's start with this. Also, there's an invisible fence there. Right, so let's start with the actual dinosaurs. So we have, first off, we have the Fallen Kingdom style Carnotaurus, and this is by Chili Cheese Bucket. So there you are, release that. So this will make the kit a bit more film accurate, a bit more bulky probably as well. Very nice. I actually really like the Carno in this game. It's a lot better than the last game. These look even better. The camera just did a 360. Yes, shut up. I've used them, they're annoying. Anyway, next up we have the slightly more accurate Baryonyx, which is by Primal Tyrantrum. So there you go. And this changes it and adds some model edits. They can't, I think it might have been sussed out now, but for some reason they didn't. Previously modders couldn't work out how to I had trouble with what you call it, what's that word I'm looking for? How to edit the textures. So as you can see, these have got the same textures of the base game ones. But if we go over here, and yeah, we'll go with the T-Rex. We've got the T-Rex one. This is a skin based on the Walking with Dinosaurs model, which I think looks great, especially with the red throat pouch. I love the camera angle. It's a really cool camera angle. Very cool. I love how the T-Rexes look in this kind of environment, and with this skin, it just looks right. You know what I mean? Oh, that's very big. Hello. I love how well done the actual height of the bloody hell. That's a big head of the first person is. So you actually are about the height of a person, which makes sense. But let's go for Amargasaurus next. This is oh, actually I forgot to mention who that was by. Right, so the Amargasaurus here is by Nanolancensis, and it's a weird noise. T-Rex is by Yasmina Fadula. As I say, these are all going to be in the description and in the Google Docs. These are cool. These, I'm not sure if they're better in inverted commas. I'm not sure if they're meant to be more accurate. I'm pretty sure it doesn't have. So the Amargasaurus, as you can see, has no toes. Well, it's got one toe, but for the most part, it doesn't have any. And I love when you get to see that in the mods for this game, because that's what. Oh, it's even got like the properly weird, the weird hoof that fleshy hoof that sauropods have. They're very weird, really weird feet. And then Titanosaurs took it even further, and they on the front feet, they've just got no toes. They've literally, I think, lost bones, and they've just got a weird stump. It's really cool and really weird at the same time. So next we'll go with Ceratosaurus. This is another slightly more accurate model. As you can see, with the more flattened, more accurate smell. And this is by WondersGTAgaming. Nice work, WondersGTAgaming. I really like the scoots. I don't know what I should call them. The scoots going. Oh, it's dead. It's fine. The scoots going down the back. They're really cool. I also just like the more like. Ceratosaurus had a really long tail, and as I say, these scoots, it actually had those. They're fossilized. They're osteoderms. They're actually bones embedded in the skin. But yeah, it had a really long tail, which is why for a time there was actually I think it's still kind of accepted. Like Ceratosaurus is probably a surprisingly good swimmer. Next up, we have Phineus Deinonychus, which just really shows that like it can still look plenty unique enough. It doesn't need like added bits, you know what I mean? And this is by Mr. Fei Long. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. And there's, where's he going? He's off. He's probably panicking. It's fine. Next up, the Pachyrhinosaurus, slightly more accurate as well. And this one is by Dr. Zach Wu, and it's, I think, the boss on its face. Obviously, I mean, it doesn't have another boss. Has been, I think, it's been changed. I can't remember exactly how, but it's I think it's maybe a bit flatter or something. I'm not sure. And the head is a lot more boxy. And I think the if you see the lumps on it, like I don't think they're osteoderms, so I don't know what you'd call it. The bumps. The bumps on it, I think, have been made bigger. I think. Whatever. It's fine. Are you gonna eat that goat? He's gonna eat the goat. Cool. So these again are a bit more accurate. And did I get to say who was? Yeah, I said the Pachyrhinosaurus. Oh yeah. Okay. So more accurate tropical is by Mega Gaming Rex. Yeah. And as you can see, these ones have got a bit of a thicker neck, so they're more, I don't know, they just look more proportionally right. And then obviously the most notable thing is the keel. I think that's what it's called. Or the nasal crest is a lot more rounded, a lot more accurate. And I'm quite chuffed about that. Was cool. I'm quite chuffed about how these guys can sit on here. That's very cool. And also, just over here, this is the Ragosaurus. What's he doing? Ah, he's cool. There is a more scientifically accurate Tylosaurus, but I don't have that. I've got something else, which is a bit more interesting. Though I do have from the same mod, the Liopleurodon from that, which I was planning on getting for the Tylosaurus. There is another more accurate Tylosaurus mod. I just kind of prefer this one though. And there's the Jurassic Park the game one, which is freaking gorgeous. But yeah, Elasmosaurus first. So, very cool. So more accurate again. And this one is by Dr. Zach Wu again. So the same person as I've forgotten. The same person as whichever one I just said is by Dr. Zach Wu. Pachyrhinosaurus. There you go. I've got the Nexus page open in another tab so I can cite my sources. Yeah. But yeah. I love the Elasmosaurus. I think this is one of the best additions to this game. It just feels so much more unique compared to all the other creatures in the game, because it's just long. He's a long one, and it's just so. It's such a weird creature. There is nothing at all like Elasmosaurus in real life. Maybe the closest thing is a giant squid. You know what I mean? So it's got that long thing that comes out and grabs fish. So, but that's a pretty wide, bloody what do you call it? It's a pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Generous comparison. You know what I mean? They're nothing like really. Yeah, no, it's very cool. As you can see, the main thing that I noticed is the lot got rid of the weird dorsal thing it had for some reason, and then of course it's got the more accurate tail fluke, and it's got some more accurate features just all over. And then let's get the Liopleurodon, which I didn't get the cool animation. Oh, what's he doing? Look at this. I've seen this already, but it is. I love this thing so much. The base game one's cool, but this thing is absolutely gorgeous. It's sexy. That's what it's sexy, is what it is, right? Oh, look at them all. There's 4 of them. And they look really cool at night time. I might make it daytime so you can see it better. But just... that's cool. Also, I tried going in first person in here. Doesn't work. Don't recommend it. So it's got the tail fluke. It's got the more accurate snout. I think the head's been made a bit longer as well. Look at those teeth though as well. That looks so cool, man. Really nice textures. Really, really nice. It just looks cool. That's a pliosaur. I love pliosaurs. Pliosaurs are one of my, plesiosaurs in general, are some of my favourite prehistoric creatures, and pliosaurs I just think are just so cool, man. Absolutely thanks to Walking with Dinosaurs, especially the Walking with Sea Monsters part where they're hunting the lead Sickfist. Obviously they're insanely oversized, but God, that's cool. I really want Predator Rex to be in this game, because then it is like a giant pliosaur. By Predator X, I mean Pliosaurus funke, I think, is what the scientific name for the pliosaur formerly known as Prince. I mean Predator X. We have, now it says Tylosaurus, but it ain't a Tylosaurus. It's actually a Spinosaurus, and doing that weird freezing thing. I don't know what's going on there. This is Spinosaurus, and it's a thick boy. I love how ominous the music for the Aquatic is. It's very Thalassophobia, isn't it? But yeah, here we have the Spinosaurus, absolutely majestic. I might change to the more accurate Tylosaurus later, but I just wanted to showcase this because it's great, to be honest, isn't it? Because it's So basically, if you don't know, this is basically a kind of meme, like joke paleo thing in the paleo community, in which it basically the logic is this is, you know, as we find out more things about Spinosaurus, this is eventually what it's gonna look like. Slash, this is what Spinosaurus would eventually evolve into. So yeah, there you go. Spinosaurus. What a beautiful creature. Let's blink. Look at him. I don't know why he's got a trunk. That always weirded me out with this thing. He's got a trunk for some reason. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Look at the liar blurred on ivory and like these things, if you can't tell. But, I mean, I call it sexy, that's, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, just that's so cool. Like, Frontier's done a really good job on the aquatic, like, animations. And with this more accurate, like, model and, like, the really nice textures and all that, it does really feel like just a real pliosaur, you know what I mean? This is like, it's just gorgeous, you know what I mean? So it's got like the way it swims, where it's all 4 flippers. Again, nothing like any, that's really cool, creature today. No creature today swims like this. The closest is probably seals and sea lions, but, you know, they, you know, say a sea lion, they mostly power themselves with the front flippers, and then the back flippers are more, you know, used for steering and more, you know, like turning and all that, you know what I mean? Whereas this was just full propulsion and steering through all ones. Though I'm guessing the tail flipper would probably help with steering as well. But yeah, it's just such a bizarre and unique body plan that is, like, completely extinct. Like, there's creatures with 4 flippers, of course, like, you know, turtles and stuff, but they don't move like this in this undulating, like, pattern. It's literally like a rowboat, you know what I mean? Like, as in, like, a Viking longship. Which actually works quite well, because it does look, this Elasmosaurus does look quite draconic, doesn't it? You know, as if it's like the headpiece of a ship, you know what I mean? Like a sea serpent. It's very cool, isn't it? Proper Nessie. Very cool. Right, so the Liopleurodon is by... It is by... LTOC. That's the name of the mod, because it's both this and that's an awesome skin. I'll need to check those out. This is by Nano Lancensis, and then the Spinosaurus is by Joseba. I don't know how to say this, but Joseba Joseba. It's by Joseba, created by Joseba. There you go. In the description, there will be a list of... I might just put the link. I'm probably just to save space, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, I'll just put the link to the Google Doc where you can find all of these beautiful mods. So there you go. That's very cool. I really like the Tropognathus. It's very walking with dinosaurs, isn't it? Wait, I kind of want to just let one of my Tropognathus die now, so I can recreate the scene from Walking with Dinosaurs. Oh. Rest in peace, King. The king of the skies, you could say. But, yeah, very cool. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's majestic. Beautiful. Very cool, alright. I need to get a thumbnail, but I'll do that in a sec, and, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me for this little mod showcase, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-ra.